Bright FM 91.9. Friends tayo. Bright FM, nandito na. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa mga programa. Good vibes ang musikang taglay. Pagkakaibigan ang inaalay. Kabalen, halika na. Sa bright light sumama. Isang paniniwala. Sa Diyos nagtitiwala. 91.9 Bright FM 91.9. Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Bright FM. Friends tayo. Sa 91.9. Friends tayo. 91.9 Bright FM 91.9 Friends tayo 91.9 Bright FM 91.9 Bright FM Friends tayo.
For every girl figuring it out, this is your space for real life and real talk. Just be you, and we've got you. 'Cause it's a girl thing.
Yeah, okay, great.
Maya paoras, kakaluguran na makiramdam kikalerang ladyo at manalbeg kikatamo online live streaming Aldo Sabado. Tara natin pagkwentuhang pasibayo kiniking radyo ng Archdiocese ni San Fernando, Pampanga, DWBL 91.9 Bright FM. Sabihan tayo miyali wang bagay na peka-relate rin babae. Yabe nini po ing It's a girl thing, kaya po Miss Jo at may bago po akong co-host. Miss Jayme, say hi.
Maya, pagkat panapon po kaya kayo ngan.
Diba? From
Soroptimist International, Pampanga.
Diba? Abangan nyo. Magkukwentuhan po kami today. Hello V, I hope you're okay. See you soon. Diba? Last time, V was here and we were talking about the previous episode was about the outfit effect. So, nakasama natin si Miss Andrea Vitug of After Fitting para sa isang inspiring na kwentuhan tungkol sa styling, confidence at self-expression. So, napag-usapan natin na ang style hindi lang tungkol sa pagsunod sa trends or pagkakaroon ng maraming damit, kundi tungkol sa pagkakilala sa sarili at sa mga pieces na nagpaparamdam sa atin ng comfort at confidence. At higit sa lahat, we were reminded na ang pinakamagandang outfit ay hindi ang pinakamahal, kundi ang outfit that makes you feel beautiful at ikaw na ikaw. Sana ay nagkaroon kayo ng time para silipin at ayusin ang inyong wardrobe. Kung hindi pa o kaya naman need ninyo talaga ng tulong with your outfits and style, you may reach out to Miss Andrea on Instagram at Afterfitting and see you see the real outfit effect. So, yung mga kasi minsan we also change roles, no? So, the outfit also has to come with the roles. Or maybe getting to know ourselves more, right? So, I love your outfits, yung mga katsa, diba? You love that, right?
Yes, everything that is environmentally conscious and friendly and Filipino-made.
Right. So you don't have to talk about your advocacies and what you believe in. It's in your
Just
outfit. It's you, diba? And you feel comfortable, you feel happy about it, right? So yun yung mga gusto po natin na sana, sabi nga, if you wear something that makes you feel yourself, diba? You're happier, mas komportable ka, mas, you're not pretending to be someone, right?
Yes.
So you get to express kung sino ka talaga. So for friends who are interested. And also, of course, we thank Miss Andrea. First time namin pinag-usapan yung styling and outfits. So,
I'd love to connect with her.
Right, diba? So, it's after after fitting. So kasi
After
yung sinasabi niya, when you get to dress the way you want to and you get to express yourself, mas masaya ka, di ba?
Yeah.
And same thing that we're going to talk about today, di ba? Kasi kapag naririnig natin ang salitang aging, minsan parang automatic na naisip natin wrinkles, puting buhok, at paubos na energy kasi nagpapakulay na ng buhok yan, di ba? Paano ba yan? Pero paano kung baguhin natin ang perspective? Paano kung ang goal ay hindi lang basta humaba ang buhay, kundi mas enjoy natin ang bawat taon natin? Kasi kung may investment para sa pera, parang dapat may investment din para sa kalusugan. Ang tanong lang, naghuhulog ba tayo? Meaning, nag-i-invest ba tayo sa ating health, di ba? So, minsan kasi, akala natin ang wellness ay tungkol sa malalaking pagbabago. Pero ang totoo lang, nagsisimula ito sa maliit na choices. Gaya ng pag-inom ng mas maraming tubig, paggalaw ng katawan, tamang paghinga at pag-aalaga ng sarili. So what if the little things we do today could help us feel healthier and stronger in the years to come? Because in the long game of life, the small choices we make today can make the biggest difference tomorrow. Hindi man natin agad makita ang resulta, kunti-unti naman natin itong mararamdaman, no? Kaya today, umakyat ako, hiningal ako.
But that was good for your steps.
I know, but it's I'm counting steps now, 'di ba?
yes.
Nakita mo naman yung building namin bago
Very
dun sa,
good.
'di ba?
Very good.
So napapabilang ka na ba ng steps mo? Ikaw ba
Yes.
hinihingal pa rin kahit nagwo-walking na? Probably kulang pa, 'di ba? So conscious effort yun pag bumababa ng stairs. Stairs na, hindi na nag-elevator.
Yeah,
yung mga
that's
ganun.
great.
So,
That's great.
little things, little choices. Kaya today, makakasama natin sa isa sa ating mga sisters at best at isa rin sa mga hinahangaan ni V dahil sa kanyang pagiging grounded at serene. Pag-uusapan natin ng living longer, aging gracefully at ang mga simpleng wellness habits na pwede nating simulan ngayon para maalagaan ang future version ng ating sarili. Welcome back to It's a Girl Thing, Miss Jayme Timbol.
I missed you all.
Yee!
I missed kayo. Hi everyone. Kamusta kayo po?
Iyan. Nang huli, I'm sure sana naalala nyo pa, yung napa-exercise kami dito, napa-giling, napa-breathing exercise, and somehow, feel ni V yun. Lalo na ni V, di ba? Kaya na-miss ka niya. Sadly, wala siya today, no? So, ngayon, pagkagising, ano yung unang-unang wellness exercise mo? Para
So,
alam ng mga friends.
Yeah. When you wake up, pagkagising mo, it's good to be grateful. How do you say that in Kapampangan? Gratitude.
Gratitude.
Yes.
Oo.
Yeah, the first thing is you are grateful. You take a moment to pray, meditate, say a prayer of thanks for being alive again. That's the very first thing, is that
Right.
sense of gratitude.
Gratitude, yeah.
That sense of serenity and calm and alignment right before you do anything else. And then you could go about doing the other things, but that's the very first thing. Like the moment I open my eyes, is that expression of gratitude.
Yeah, tsaka yung pagkagising mo, ganun, tapos biglang, you get to be conscious of the things you should be grateful about.
Yes,
no?
yes.
So, nagiging parang it's a day of being happy for the things you are grateful
Yes,
about. No?
yes.
So, umpisa pa lang ng araw mo, you feel good,
Yes.
you think about the good things in your life, and
Yes.
hoping for the best lagi.
Yes,
And so,
yes.
yan, yung mga friends mo natin na nag-iisip, paano ba natin mapapaganda yung araw natin? Umpisa pa lang, be grateful. Na?
Be grateful.
Magpasalamat.
In Kapampangan, do we say, magpasalamat tamo, na
Yes.
mabiya tamo,
Wow.
na karing pamilya tamo, karing tamang kalaguran, king komunidad tamo. And the fact that we have an opportunity to continue to live, to serve. Right, Miss Joan?
All right, and of course, grateful tayo. Like, nagkita-kita na naman yung mga Soroptimist. Nagkita-kita
Yes.
po kami sa City College for the MOU signing, no?
Yes.
Memorandum of Understanding with City College. No? And nakakatuwa kasi, if you're surrounded by women, nakatulad ng mga Soroptimist, why not, diba? Na
Yes.
Grateful ka na yung tinatrabaho mo at pinagpapaguran mo, and you have this support group also, no? So yung mga friends natin na nag-iisip ba, saan ba tayo pupunta? Well, come join women's
Yes,
group, right?
Soroptimist International Pampanga and also the other clubs surrounding the areas. We're always looking for women who would like to serve our communities. And I'm so excited to tell you about our priorities, Miss Jo, because before we were focused on education and empowerment, and now we've expanded our strategic priorities to also include health
Right.
and environment. So you will see us now playing
livelihood.
bigger roles in the
Yes.
community, in our barangays, and even adopt a PNP in our
Yan.
schools. So as much as we can serve everyone, we do with the different initiatives that we have. But we're moving away the focus from just doing things, but more on creating a lasting impact. So we want to see how many people we've helped change and transformed. Instead of just ticking the boxes that we did this activity or that activity or this initiative or that project, we're more focused on how many stayed well after.
Yeah.
So, and how many continued their education after and became successful professionals after, how many lives were uplifted after. So it's more on an outcome-driven type of approach now compared to just looking at the numbers of what we do. So less focus on of course, activity is still very important, but more now on the productivity and results.
Yan. So kung may tanong po kayo about Soroptimist and maybe
Yes, please.
if you're interested in helping out or becoming members as well, nandito po si Miss Jayme, mag-message lang kayo. But we're going to talk about wellness and
Yes,
health
and
today.
health, yes.
And mamaya, kwento po natin bakit merong Memorandum of Understanding with City College and Soroptimist. Yan.
Yes.
For now, mag-i-invite po tayo ng mga kaibigan po natin. Kakaluguran, samahan nyo kami sa isang na namang oras ng tawanan at makabuluhang kwentuhan. Kung may mga gusto kayong i-share na kwento or gustong tanong, meron na tayong friend dyan na nakaabang ng comment. Huwag mahiyang mag-comment sa ating pong live sa Facebook o kaya naman po mag-like, mag-follow, share, and maybe even subscribe po sa ating social media platforms. Sa Facebook po, it's Archdiocese of San Fernando Radio Station 91.9 Bright FM or www.facebook.com/official.asf radio. Sa TikTok naman po, it's at 919 Bright FM. Meron po tayong app, mobile app. Ang pangalan po niya 91.9 Bright FM. Available po siya sa Google Play Store and Apple App Store if you'd like to have your radio access on your mobile. Kahit saan kayo magpunta, bit-bit niya siya. And access to the live, nandun po yun sa Bright FM application. You can also support our radio station po by your advertisements. You may send your inquiries at asf.radio.mktg@gmail.com or contact us at 0949-609-5478. And should you wish to show your love and support through financial donations, you may send through the GCash account number 0905-3194-871 under the name Joseph Mary Bacay. Other details and contents may be found on our website po. Visit us at www.brightfm.ph. At ngayon pa lang po nagpapasalamat na kami na maraming sa inyo that have been supporting us and will be for advertisements and donations. So, bayo tayo po umpisa ni kakatamong kwentuhan, kaya bayo tayo po Miss Jayme, palabasan tayo po yung mapilan na paganaka at metong kanta. Abayan niya, kaya po magbalik kaya pa po
It's a girl thing.
I gotta keep my
Iba't king karalungduman, ing Diyos, tinaid na katamo papunta king sala, inyasat kayabe na, manatili tamong mabibiye king sala, kapamilatan ing pamanuki karing kayang amano. Pigunaman taya ing ebanghelyo ning Aldo Domingo, king programang Men of Light. Balang Domingo, alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ning abak, keni king radyo ning Archdiocese ning San Fernando, Pampanga, DWBL 91.9 Bright FM. Hindi po iamong Angel Sanchez, hingga kayong kabalen, Salesian Missionary.
Hi! At magbalik ya po It's a girl thing. Kaya po Miss Jo at
Jayme!
Yoo from Soroptimist International of Pampanga. At ang kwento po natin, the long game, taking care of your health and making, small choices, small changes so that we could we could have longer lives. Yan. So ang kwentuhan po natin, specifically for Miss Jayme. Obvious naman po, alam mo, hindi naman siya tumatanda, no? Kitang-kita naman, 'di ba? So, playing the long game and in life and wellness, what does it mean for you?
When we think about the long game, we must not only think about our lifespan, we must think about our health span. How long can we stay healthy for the duration of our lives?
Right.
So, for example, if we were to live 100 or more than 100, are we bedridden?
Yes.
Are we very sick?
Will we be mobile?
Correct. Or are we mobile, functional, and healthy? So for me, playing the long game is making intentional and conscious choices every single moment of our lives to really keep that mindset that we're playing the long game. As my mentor would say, he's exercising for his 100-year-old body.
Yes. Actually, kahit yung mga kasama natin sa City College, we were saying, pagpababa, mag-ano na tayo, mag-elevator, diba? And hello, Ma'am Faith, sabi niya, pasensya na kasama mo ako mag-stairs tayo.
Stairs, yeah.
So, conscious effort to take the stairs rather than the elevator.
Yes.
Unless may binibit-bit ka, of course. But, and ngayon, napipilitan kami maglakad.
Yes. I heard of the story that Mayor Vico Soto is actually also
taking the stairs.
Uses the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah, in the city hall, up and down. So I think more and more people are becoming mindful of that and really watching their steps.
Right.
But when I go to Manila, I really consciously commute, because I wanted to experience what it's like, also for to go up and down and just really ride the MRT,
You know what?
to ride the buses, the jeeps, the tricycles. And you know what? I think the people doing that are actually healthier, although we're exposed to so much pollution, right? So it's like a trade-off.
Yeah.
But the amount of regular Filipinos,
you're now like
really,
forced to walk.
Yes, it's a part of their day to day.
You know what? When I was in Dubai, they had this article that said, bakit ang layo nung nilalakad mo when you go to the train?
Yes.
Because you will have at least 5,000 steps by the end of the day.
Yes.
It was a conscious effort to make it like a certain level of lakad
Yes.
before you get to the train or the
Yes.
bus station. So talagang pinaghihiwalay nila na paglabas mo, yung bus medyo may konting lakad.
Yes.
Yung bus station. But they're very efficient.
Yes.
Kaya you now are encouraged to take the public transport rather than going by car, no? So, kung conscious effort at pinag-aralan at it's planado na. Diba? Planado
So
na
we hope
maglalakad
there's gonna
ka.
be more of that. But it's sometimes we become so convenient, Miss Jo, like to take the car or take, the Grab, or I do take all of those still. It's don't think that I don't. But more so because I think we need to have the movement in our day-to-day lives. So where I have a little bit of time, I would really make it a point to move more, walk more, and do all of that more.
Yeah.
If I'm pressed for time, of course, there's no opportunity, but I will do the exercises instead. But,
or plan it ahead.
Correct,
Na maagang pumasok,
but sometimes we become so convenient. So sometimes the laziness kicks in, the convenience kicks in, the comfort kicks in. But if you take a look at our ancestors, they're generally healthier than the current generation, isn't it?
True.
Yeah, so it's like it's ingrained that they're playing the long game, and even the food that they ate was more nutritious. You and I were talking about in Central Luzon and in Pampanga, the people love meat, no? Pero we are people of farmers, right? Like a lot of our ancestors owned lands, farmed lands, and still work on land. So I think it's good for us to go back into eating more of the nutrients from the earth and the land. And a lot of this is very nutrient dense and it's also good for us. So like he said, living the long game, or like thinking about the long game, is really how can we go back into more heritage, cultural, traditional ways of living that was so natural before. And now
Preserving food,
Correct.
tapos
Like
lagi
the
may
food that
gulay.
our ancestors ate, the way they lived, the way they worked.
Dati naman laging ginisang gulay naman ang pagkain
Yes, I love
natin.
it.
Isda, di ba?
Yeah, and then we decided also planting some things in the backyard. So
Right.
you can plant even in a pot, jampong king pasumo, you could plant an eggplant or a kamatis. Yeah, you could also plant sweet potatoes. So you have, what do you call that in Kapampangan? Talbos.
Talbos, yeah.
Talbos,
Oo,
yeah.
so habang naghihintay ka ng kamote mo, may talbos
you
ka.
eat the talbos first. So all of these are, I think, and then malunggay, of course, is very nutritious. So
And because nandyan siya,
yes,
di
it's so
ba,
easy.
accessible.
Yeah, these are, and we're so fortunate in the Philippines and in our weather that we can have tropical plants and trees all year round, isn't it?
Hindi mo kailangan ng greenhouse.
In some countries,
Yung sobrang lamig, no? Hindi sila makatanim.
They need to plant per season and have a plan per season ahead. And for us, it's rainy and
all year round, di ba? Pwede ka
and
magtanim.
sunny. Yeah, so it's easier for us. So when you think about the long game, it's really how can we go back into our roots, the way of living our ancestors lived, and incorporating the modern technologies that we have now to support that change in our lives.
Yan. Kailan mo na-realize na tumatanda na ako?
Until now, my mindset is still like I'm living my youth. Yeah,
Okay.
but of course, like physically,
But when did you start becoming conscious about your food choices?
living a mindful life. I guess when I was living in the States, I just noticed that it's so easy to become imbalanced with your health. And I've seen people around me getting very sick. And then what happened next was I got very sick because I had a lot of skin diseases. And then I also became at one point overweight. Yeah.
What?
I know.
Really?
Yes.
Because food,
I was feeling a
immobility?
little bit imbalanced psychologically, mentally, emotionally. And that has an impact. That has an impact on your physical weight. And I've spoken about it in other workshops I've done wherein that takes a toll on you physically as well when you're feeling emotionally, mentally imbalanced.
Right.
Yeah, and then you tend to
kahit
pack on
anong
weight.
kain mo, anong exercise mo.
Yes.
Pag
It's not.
imbalance.
Yeah, it's not. It's really you're packing on the weight because psychologically at some level
Your body is protecting you.
the body's protecting itself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also lived in a very cold climate in Utah. So it's almost like psychologically and subconsciously trying to pack on the weight because everyone else around me was living very comfortably and I was very skinny. So I was always cold. And I always felt like I was very thin and weak. So psychologically I was packing on the weight. But that helped me shift more into a different type of mindset about my health and my well-being. And then also, of course, like my love for animals and the environment have also resulted in me doing more conscious choices in the way I live. So that's how it all started. But
So where did you start? Like one, food choices, exercise?
Yeah, so I think the first one would be the exercises, the movement practice, and then the food choices. And then, but even before that, it's just really the...
What do you mean exercise? Like you started going to the gym or?
yeah, so... no, more so like hiking, more nature exercises.
So
yes.
going out.
Yeah, going out, walking.
Under the sun.
Yeah, out in the sun. So even before, like if there are mountains around me, I would hike the mountains, I would trek, I would go with friends to lakes. So it was that. But of
So
course, like,
nag-iiba na ng choice ng
Yes.
recreation.
Correct,
Diba?
yes.
Rather than, pasyal.
or just hanging out.
Oo.
It became very different. So that's when I realized, like, okay. And then I appreciated more the simple things in life. So that shift for me happened, like, you could be in a very luxurious place, but you might not have the health to enjoy it. And also the consciousness to enjoy it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ang ganda ng bahay mo, pero hindi ka makaakyat sa second
Correct.
floor.
Yes,
Diba?
yes.
Can't take the stairs.
Yes,
Diba?
yeah. So it is, and then it made me realize that, okay, I want to be an expert in this. So I moved out of my job, which is I was working for a financial 50 company, and then I moved out of corporate and shifted into health and well-being.
Right.
And ever since, I never looked back. And this is something that I really want to share with a community.
Tell me about that. The shifting into this wellness space.
Yes.
Yan. Tapos,
It was-
what do you do? Yan. So if I'm interested,
Yeah,
what will
so,
happen? What do I do?
First, it's going to be very difficult because, as you know, like in a corporate world, it's so much more, you enjoy a lot of the perks of being an employee and, of course, the salary and the benefits, right? And then, of course, I was at a point in my career where I was really high up in the ladder of the different leadership roles. And it was very prestigious. So you could think about, like it's such a huge ego boost. Although, of course, you're still helping, right? You're mentoring others, future leaders, and you're serving the customers and things like that. But at the end of the game, I was also starting to feel very stressed and burned out. And I see the type of life that I was living, and it's not exactly what I want to continue with. And then different events occurred that allowed for me to really exit and move more into this field now. And then in the beginning, I was just more like a participant. I was just watching, I was participating. And then I later made a decision that I wanted to be more like a shareholder, a co-owner, and a co-founder. And when I did that, it allowed for me to really just embrace it fully. And now I get to work with different communities and then also with different institutes and different organizations to share it more. So I think I've come from that place that I know what it's like to be on the other side. And that's why I want to be able to help more because I've experienced it myself, the stress, the sleepless nights, the running on tea or coffee, and also not having time for family. I've experienced it all.
Yeah, pag uwi mo, tutulog na lang.
You're so tired, yeah.
Maghapon ka nagkakape
Yes.
kasi you need the energy.
Yes.
Tapos pagdating sa bahay,
Yes.
bagsak na, no?
Yes, there's really no quality conversations anymore. There's not a lot of quality in life. And then you end up watching TV or, YouTube or Netflix or things like that. Again, nothing against them because I still do. But I've watched my consumption of those types of activities compared to how I did before,
Sumobra.
where it was more mindless.
Oo.
Yeah. And it's more like, if you think about it, that's how you were entertaining yourself because you're so tired. But you're just consuming like mindlessly instead of intentionally.
Right.
So I've shifted from there. I realized the moment I exited corporate, I'm going to change all of that. And I'm going to really come from a place where I'm more intentional in everything I do as much as I can. It's
Tell me about that lifestyle.
the lifestyle. Okay, so we were talking about what is the first thing we do the moment we wake up. So
Right.
we take a moment to pray, to meditate, to say gratitude, and then also to just focus on intentionally having a lot of goodwill throughout the day. So this is like just intentionally sharing blessings and intentionally blessing ahead through God, the people that we're going to meet the entire day and the events that we're going to do, the meetings, the classes, etc. So that is done ahead of time. And so as you do your day, you're coming more from a place of that grace, that alignment. And then I also, after I do that, I really go outside and so go to the garden, keep my foot on the ground without any slippers. I do a lot of
I do
grounding.
that.
And then a sun.
Minsan yung kapitbahay namin, naaway ako, ba't ka nakachinelas? And, you're so exposed to electronics. Diba?
Yes.
So it's my way of parang balancing yung katawan ko na nagdidilig ako, walang sapatos.
Very
walang
good.
chinelas.
Very
diba?
good. That's really good.
I walk
And
around.
you exactly hit the nail on the head because when we're always like around Wi-Fi or electronics, there's a lot of positive charge. And so it's like the electrical charges are in the body. And
Yung
our
mga
nervous
friends
system.
natin na minsan may humawak ng like doorknob tapos
Yes.
parang
They're
nagsaspark.
static, yes.
Yun po yun. Kasi almost every day meron
Yes.
akong ganon.
Yes.
So ngayon, napansin ko lang lately parang wala na. Yung paghawak mo ng bakal may as in, parang kuryente na siya,
Yes.
di ba?
It's true.
That's it. Yun po yung kinukwento namin na parang static na.
Yes.
Kung may ganun na po kayo, kailangan nyo ng, yung tawag doon, grounding, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes. And,
feet on the
yeah,
ground, sa
ancestors sit on
lupa,
a- yes.
sa grass, pwede rin.
Yes, grass or earth, or if you really don't have anything, yung iba, heating mats, but ideally, kempong gabun. Yeah, gabun.
My sister has parang sand dati.
Yes.
Nung well, galing siya sa sakit. Tapos, nagpalagay siya ng parang sandbox.
Yes.
Tapos, she will walk on it. Tapos,
Very good.
sabi niya, bare feet. Tapos,
bare feet.
yun, maglalakad siya doon.
Yes.
Tapos sabi niya, this is grounding. Tapos parang kami, hindi namin siya naintindihan.
What was
Pero
that?
eventually, na-realize namin na, oo nga, kasi
Yes.
nga yung, parang, tapos acidic ka, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi balance yung health mo. So yun, madalas po yun yung parang kinukuryente yung kamay ko.
So it's so true. We're bombarded by all of this every single day. So the moment you step your feet on the ground, kay punggabun, is you really feel like...
So what do? Like, you do, like you're saying, pagkatapos mo mag-prayer, you go outside, you go to the garden.
Yes.
Naglalakad ka na
Yes, barefoot,
walang barefoot.
yes.
Tapos walang tsinelas.
yes.
And then,
you absorb the sun.
papaaraw.
Yes, front, back, and sides. So not just the front, because typically when we sunbathe, just the front, right?
O kaya pag nagpapaaraw ka, balot na balot ka naman,
so
diba?
make sure that as much as possible,
I don't
things
remember
are open.
sino yung guest namin na sabi niya, mag-sleeveless ka.
Yes.
Para yung buong katawan mo can be able
Yes.
to absorb,
yes.
yung warmth at saka
Yes,
heat ng
yes,
araw.
yes.
So huwag tayong matatakot na pawisan.
Especially first thing in the morning, because the sun rays are different.
Right.
So it's a very different type of...
It has different kind of warmth.
Yeah.
Yung mga kaibigan po natin na hindi pa na-experience mag-garden sa umaga.
Yeah.
Actually,
Oh.
inaasar ako, nalilate ka dahil sa garden
Yeah,
mo
but
eh.
it's so amazing.
Yun po yun. Kaya ako
It's so amazing.
nagpapaaraw sa umaga.
Yeah, what do
It's the
you
best thing.
plant? Are they ornamental or are they
Nakita na ni Ma'am Ann yung garden namin.
Or do you plant
It's
veggies?
ornamental. Tapos
Yeah.
may nakasingit na okra,
Very good.
talong. May kamatis ako doon sa harap.
good.
So,
That's amazing.
plant box lang po. Promise. Wala
Exactly.
kaming lupa.
Yeah. So a lot of people in the cities will say, ala akong
gabon,
lugar
ano?
para
Oh.
mananam. Pero you don't need a big space. Sometimes you just need a pot. That's all you need and it will grow from there.
You know what? Ito po, matagal ko nang sinasabi to. If you have like yung pinaglagyan ng tubig na 1
Yes.
litro, you
Yes.
only need 4 inches ng lupa para sa leafy greens.
Yes.
And you only need 12 inches po para sa talong,
Yes.
okra, kamatis. Kaya yung mga sinasabi lang, ay wala akong lupa, subukan nyo po. Diba?
Yes, yes.
Very, very little soil. Kung may sako kayo,
Yes.
go. Tapos
Yes.
kahit anong buto yan, tutubo, lalo na sa
Yes.
Pilipinas.
Yeah, and in Central Luzon, where the land is more fertile, and of course we have the areas where there was the volcanic eruption, so
Right.
even more with the minerals. Yeah, so I do that, and then the back is
Anong
also...
gulay mo? Anong gulay mo sa bahay?
Adriana, my daughter, co-plants with me, so we have okra,
Eee.
we have sweet potato, we have malunggay, we have a lot of herbs as well. So we
Right.
invested in herbs like your rosemary, your lavender,
Oh.
your the one that's the aromatics.
Right.
We have a lot of those
Herbs,
as well.
oo.
Yeah, because when you're they're medicinal.
True.
And then
Oo.
guava, of course. The guava in Diabas is so medicinal. Oh
True.
my goodness.
Yung dahon, yung prutas.
Yeah,
Oo.
it's golden. Like if you have guava, it's golden. And of course the other fruits we have like the atis, and there's so many. So we really intentionally bought a lot of seeds and we're planting more now. In the mountains we plant more, but in the lowlands we do as much as we can, like you. And it totally shifted our mindset also.
Right.
Because sometimes when we eat the food, we're so fast. That's another thing that I was going to say and share. Sometimes po, patang mamanganta, hulita conscious, diba? So we're so fast. But you know what? Sometimes it takes 6 months for that kamatis to grow. and that talong to grow. And then our
2
farmers,
months.
oh my goodness.
Di ba kapag gulat sila? Yung pong talong, 1 month. Actually, mamumunga na sila in 1 or
Yeah.
2 months. Yan.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Pero imagine,
But it takes
ang tagal
time.
bago yan namunga.
Yeah.
Tapos, minsan, hindi
Yeah,
mo
you just
siya
eat it like that and then
na-appreciate.
you're done in a few minutes. And
Yeah.
then,
Plus, kapag sarili mo siyang tanim, mas masarap, di ba? Matamis.
And then especially if you really cultivated your soil, then you really taste the natural sweetness, like you said. And then you have more appreciation for the land and the earth. So it all connects together because we're all like a part of creation.
And actually, pag nag-garden ako, ang mantra ko is, life is a cycle of birth and rebirth.
Yes.
Na-appreciate mo na, hindi naman yan tutubo kung walang Diyos.
Yes.
Diba? Grasya lang Diyos na you get to be part of that. Pero hindi yan tumubo dahil sa'yo. Right?
Yes.
It's nature and God and grace na, bakit yung iba, pag nagtatanim, walang tumutubo.
Yes.
Diba? Or walang bunga.
Yes.
Diba? And then, actually sa school, meron kaming citrus doon. Since I came back,
What is it?
eto na nga. So, ang tagal na nandyan siya. Sabi ko, minsan, kukunin kita. Ano kayang, diba? Kukuha ka ng daon ng ano kayang halaman? The curious. So, then one time, dala ko yung aking, pruners. Tinanggal ko yung sa baba. Namunga, dalang hita pala.
Oh my goodness.
So, the guards there were so happy na,
Yeah.
Ma'am, may bunga yung halaman. Diba?
Maybe you have a green thumb, Miss Jo.
Ay, siguro lang. Ako hindi ako naniniwala sa green thumb. But later, ibang kwento yun. But
Okay.
I do believe everyone has an opportunity to be part of that grace.
Yes,
Na makikita mo na mumuha. Tuwa sila apat agad.
Oh.
Hello po sa inyo sa mga Heroes Hall. Mga gwardya po natin yan. Sina Ate Joy and our friends there. Yun, na makikita mo na, dati walang bunga. As in, nagulat sila na 4 years, 5 years,
It
walang
took
bunga.
time,
Tapos
yeah.
biglang, nung pinutulan ko siya ng dahon lang, sanga-sanga
Yeah.
lang. Kasi nga tumatama na sa mga bata na nakaupo doon sa ilalim.
Yeah.
Diba? Grace, that
Yes.
to become a witness to that. Na
Yeah.
may tinatanong ko yung mga estudyante, anong kulay ng bulaklak ng okra? Tapos, anong kulay ng bulaklak ng eggplant? Tapos
They don't
bigla,
know, right?
They don't know. Tapos,
Yes.
anong kulay ng bulaklak na kamatis?
And yet we're from Central Luzon.
Exactly.
This is our
Tabiasang
heritage.
manalaman.
Yeah.
Oh, diba? And you
Yeah.
get to share that with
Yeah.
people. No? Hindi lang yung tayo, tapos makukwento mo sa'yo,
Yeah.
subukan mo nga, ganyan. Tapos, minsan, nininervous ako magregalo ng halaman. Kasi parang binibigyan ko siya ng problema. Pero then when they do get to see,
Yes. You're helping with food sustainability.
Diba?
Yeah. So also for us, we've shifted when we gift now. It's really seeds and seedlings and even like the fruit trees take time, 8 years, Miss Jo, right? So sometimes
depende,
when we
oo.
eat the fruits, we're just like eating them for nothing.
pero
Yeah.
di ba sasabihin mo pa, ay kamal na, mo na,
Yes.
kamal naman ng kilo, kamal ng
Yes.
prutas ngayon
Yes.
pero imagine gaano katagal bago magbunga
Yeah,
yan.
so our
diba?
farmers are really salute to the farmers and everyone in the agricultural community. Ms. Joy, if I can really quickly, and that's also the reason for Soroptimist International
Right.
Pampanga, is shifting our focus for sponsorships for women in the agricultural sector. So if you are in university or you're studying and you need support, and you are in agriculture, any type of agriculture or technology-related courses, please connect with us and we'd love to see how we can help you. Because this is, again, one of our intentional efforts to be stewards of the environment.
Right.
Like how God put us here, to be stewards.
Yeah,
So-
di ba si Ma'am Ann has started yung Adapa Barangay.
Yes.
And ang pinaka-purpose nila, ma-encourage ang mga household to have backyard
Yes,
gardens,
yes,
vegetable
yes.
gardens po.
Yes.
So they started it. One time, nakipag-seedlings kami doon. So nagtanim kami ng mga seeds.
Yes.
Kaya lang wala kaming picture kasi maayos doon yung pagkakatubo. Na-distribute na nila bago namin na-picturean. But so happy, at least no, may mga napamigay na sila na
Yes.
seedlings. No? So
Yes.
sana maituloy-tuloy po namin that this will be in Barangay Alasas.
Very good.
And for other barangays po that maybe are interested, connect with us with
Yes,
Soroptimist
please
and City
connect with
College.
us. We'd love to support you and
Isa
help
yan
you.
sa mga project po ng
Yes.
Memorandum of Understanding namin with the Soroptimist International. Kasi po gusto natin, yun, no, na kung nandyan siya at nakikita mo na mumunga, mama-encourage kang kainin, di ba?
Yes.
Iluto, di ba? Kung hindi mo na bibilhin, nandyan
Yes.
na siya. Hindi ka
Yes.
nagagastos. Konting
Yes.
tiyaga lang na pag-aalaga and maybe maturuan din sila paano o baka mas marunong pa po kayo magtanim kaysa sa
oh my
amin.
goodness. Yeah, we're so rich in our culture kasi taga I don't know, I think the Pampanga word is Hortelano. Does that mean, is that a farmer?
Well, depende sa lugar. Some areas actually, na-discover ko po nung nandun ako sa Department of Agrarian Reform. Minsan, manasik. So they have,
that's the first time I heard that.
they have different terms depende
depending
sa
on
lugar.
the place you're coming from. Yes.
So, Hortelano, manasik. And of course, nagkaluguran tabo ka Pampanga, mas baluda pa kaya tamo, of course.
Sige po, i-message kami sabihin yung nanlarang dagyudaring farmers tamo. Yeah, so Miss Jo, so being a part of nature and knowing that we are a part of that grace of the beautiful gift of creation of God and how we are put here as stewards creates a different mindset and consciousness altogether. So you're really playing the long game because you're not only thinking of yourself now, you're also thinking of the future generations that will be beyond us.
Tsaka paano mo ma-share yun na para sila din ma-feel nila yung ma-appreciate nila. Ganito pala ang nature, diba?
And like you said, yan hindi nga nakita mambal na la nature ing bulaklak na ning biyabas, bulaklak na ning okra, bulaklak na ning...
And they are more beautiful than, well, I would say, ako lang, na mas maganda pa sila sa ornamental,
absolutely.
Diba?
They're absolutely beautiful. And so the first thing is how you how you pray, connect to
That's
God,
actually my prayer.
meditation, prayer, and then afterwards is the sun, the earth, the air, and then afterwards is movement. So any type of movement practice that you could do where you could be more functional, like you said, you're gardening.
That's why I love gardening.
Yeah, so if you're gardening, you're squatting a lot, right?
You have movements,
you're also using your arms. You know, you're using a lot of your core, right, to garden.
Pero
'cause
malaki
it's a lot
yung
of digging, right? And,
Pero malaking puson ko.
hopefully, you're using good breathing because when you do the good breathing, then you're able to garden
and
better.
posture.
And posture.
Alam mo, kinakatakutan ko yung magsislip disc ako eh. Sa kakabuhat ko. Alam mo, katagalan ko nang hindi nagre-replant. So, bakit ang likod ko na minsan?
Yeah. And then you're carrying them, right? Like the soil, the sacks, the different things. And then, so that's what you call functional movement. I would, and again, I said like, if I were in the city, I would ride the MRT and go around the city just walking. Instead of just riding a car, I would make an intentional decision to walk more because it
lalo na sa Makati, no? Medyo safe maglakad
correct.
sa daan. No?
Yeah, so it's a natural way of doing things. And so if you think about all of these and then having a sense of really good relationships, people who support you, like you said, right? Who are the people you surround yourself with? Are they positive? Are they uplifting?
Right.
Do they encourage you to be more, do more, and serve your purpose?
Right.
Are they that type of people instead of people who gossip, instead of people who say negative things about others, or instead of people who just complain, right? That's a big factor. Your environment is a big factor to your health and
so,
well-being.
nagiging siyang consciousness na ikaw din, magiging mareklamo ka na rin.
Correct.
But if you're around people who support...
Yes, who are constantly like challenging you. Is there anything else that we could do?
We'll always find a way to do things.
Yes, and more creative. And what I also like about the circles that I move in now are they're multi-generational, Ms. Jill, and I think you too, right? So you teach, you have young students, you're surrounded with different ages of people. That's very important. Instead of just like...
So that's part of the program na dapat hindi ka laging ka-age group
not
lang.
same age all the time. You have to.
And there's so much wisdom.
Yes, there's so much wisdom that you could learn.
Kinukwento ko nga, nung bago-bago ako sa City College, yung mga senior season faculty, minsan makikipagkwentuhan talaga ako.
Yes.
Tapos magdadala ako ng may suhol ako minsan may dala akong kape, may dala akong pagkain, kaya makikipagkwentuhan lang ako. Kasi ang dami-daming wisdom from the seasoned
we're wisdom
teachers.
banks, walking wisdom banks.
Diba? Si Doc Simon na host na rin dito sa Bright FM, si Ma'am Joy, Sumalangit Nawa, si Sir Bong, si Dean Carlos, Jose Carlos, kilala yan ng mga friends natin. You get to listen to their wisdom. Tapos yung may tanong ka, tapos they have a different take on things. And well, we could agree to disagree sometimes, but at least it's a different perspective.
That's a respectful thing to do, not to always... It's also not good to always agree on everything.
Right. Tapos nandiyan pa rin si Doc Lupon Salan. Yung mga dinatnan ko lang, si Kim, Doc Kim Malyari. You get to listen to, kasi sila iba ang perspective, iba yung discipline nila. They teach education. Yung iba, they teach, IT, of course, sa mga friends natin dyan. And accountancy. So, nag-iiba din yung, lumalawak na.
The expertise. The experience.
So, that's part of the program?
That's part of playing the long game. And then when you're around kids, They just play and they
I
have a
love
sense
it.
of fun.
I love it. Oo.
You need to have a sense of fun to live long. Because otherwise, if you're too serious and take everything as, just the sense of fun and joy.
You know why I love the garden also? Ang daming insekto.
Yes.
Na hindi mo nakikita sa libro.
Yes.
Sa gugulat, ay, may mga ganito pala. No?
What is this? And then you have a sense of wonder and amazement.
I have a folder of it on my Facebook.
Oh, that's amazing.
Diba? Tapos I get to share. Tapos diba minsan bumabalik siya sa memories.
Yes.
Tapos I get to share it again. Tapos like,
That's great.
yung mga butterfly, yung
Yes.
mga insekto na monarch na kulay green. Have you seen one?
No.
Yeah, usually monarchs are brown, right?
Yes.
Oh, green siya. Tapos, ay,
Wow.
moth na brown,
Moth
diba?
that are
Na malalaki. Green siya. Tapos, ano yan? Sabi nila sa akin, ewan ko, green siya na moth. Ganyan. Oh, probably green talaga siya.
Yes.
So we were so surprised kasi nako-camouflage. So, being with kids, you get to,
Yes.
just looking at ants walking in a line. Bakit
Yes.
naka-line, diba? Appreciate mo yung wonder nila.
Yes.
And you get to absorb that as well. No? Tapos
Yes.
you get, ayun, kahit ano lang yung damo na namumulaklak.
Yes.
No? Tapos, if you don't take the time, you'll never be able to appreciate it, diba? Lalo pag
Yes.
nagda-drive,
Yes.
hindi mo nakikita yun eh.
No, these are things you don't really notice. If you're walking more so, you will see them, right? Because you take the opportunity to just see what's around you. You become
Right.
more aware. Yeah.
Recent realization ko actually, yung paghapon, dahil sa haba ng araw namin, we end the day at 7 p.m.
Yeah, so late.
Tapos magkikita-kita kami, sunset na.
Yeah.
Yung minsan, it's, the negative side of it is, ngayon na lang tayo nakita na sa hapon. But in the hapon that we get to appreciate the sunset, na-appreciate namin na, tapos na yung araw, kung ano lang nang kaya natin gawin, happy na ito. Diba? You just thank God
Yes.
that we got the opportunity
Yes.
to be able to be part of an educational institution
Yes.
na bibigay namin yung kaya namin ibigay. So, diba? That's shifting.
You play such an integral role.
And you shift your perspective na,
Yes.
Pinita, Aldo, you did what you did, and just rest for now.
Yes.
Right? Pahinga muna, bukas ulit, di ba?
Yes.
Yung ang dami mong gustong gawin, kaya
Yes.
lang oras na.
Yes.
Di ba?
I absolutely agree. So you open your day and you end your day. Has to be
Yes.
intentional.
With gratitude.
With gratitude
Yes,
also. So
oo.
you set the tone. You said, I'm going to be grateful throughout the day. These are the people I'm going to meet. These are the meetings I'm going to have. These are the classes I'm going to teach. Or this is the work that I'm going to do. And then when all of that is done, take a moment again to say, I've done all that. Thank you. Or if not, prioritize urgent, important, and do them the next day. So there's a proper opening and a proper closing.
For the day.
For the day.
Yan.
Yes.
So, na-appreciate mo yung araw mo rather
Yes.
than nanghihinayang
Yes,
ka.
and you feel accomplished.
Right.
You've done many things, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yes, productive things.
But again, if you're not 100%
Yes.
and you just breathe through
Yes.
the day and
Yes.
stayed alive and
Yes.
do what you had to.
There's
you could
tomorrow.
not do.
There's tomorrow again, and then you repeat the pattern. And there's another thing, Ms. Joe, and I think you would agree to this, is the other reason that people live longer lives is because of they live with purpose.
Yan.
So if
Purpose.
you're not very conscious of your purpose and you're just kind of living life day to day, and purpose for some people means they get to help their families. Some people it means doing the work that they love the most doing. And for some people it's something bigger, serving communities, serving the country, serving the world, serving the planet, etc. So find the purpose that you would commit yourself to and dedicate doing your life, moving the goals if you need to, but living a life of purpose.
And living your life. Basically living your life. How do you
Yes.
say na nabuhay ako.
Yes.
No? Just not just being alive, but being
Yes.
able to live a life that
Yes.
show like we're saying living your best life ever. And
Yes.
how do you define that? Diba?
Yes.
Finding out ano ba yung best life para sa akin, which is different for every person.
Yes.
Diba? Iba-iba tayo
Yes.
ng definition ng isang magandang buhay, sabi nga ng
Yes.
isang show, no? Pero how do you define that? Maybe different, but being able to seek the path para
Yes.
maabot natin yon. One of our goals as well for It's a Girl thing, no? Na hanapin natin yon, saan tayo masasabi natin nabuhay tayo ng maayos or hayahay or, na komportable maybe. But how do you find it? You yourself have to define it yourself, di ba?
Yes.
Hindi natin ipipilit sa iba na ito dapat ang gawin mo.
Oh, yes. We could only encourage and recommend, but at the end of the day, everyone lives their lives.
Hindi tayo umabot dun sa wellness activities that they could do, but just gratitude for the days.
Yes.
Very nice
Maybe
already.
we could do that right now, Ms. Jo. Just a few moments that we say quiet, or would you like to share a prayer of gratitude?
Oh, mga ganun, no?
Yes.
We'll do that later, but
Yes.
again, yun, matutong magpasalamat.
Yes.
Yeah. Do things with the purpose.
Yes.
Maybe try gardening or magpa-araw man lang
Yes.
sa araw ninyo. Sana hindi laging umuulan sa umaga.
Yes.
But I love the mornings now kasi yung
Absolutely.
clear sky in the morning. Ngayon ko lang
Yes.
napansin, it's really clear sky in the
Beautiful
morning.
in the morning. The sunrise, gorgeous.
Yung init ng araw.
Be
at saka-
outside po. 5 a.m., 5:30, I
Liwanag.
think is the sunrise.
And I heard if you stay 10 minutes in the morning sa araw, sa
Yes.
liwanag,
Yes.
it actually suppresses your appetite.
Yeah, because
Napansin mo ba
your
yun?
metabolism is awakened properly, and the just the warmth of the sun just warms up the different parts of your body. Like remember when I gained and packed on weight, it's
Kasi
also because I'm in a very cold climate.
True,
Yeah.
oo. Kaya pag umuulan, para po tayo nagugutom lagi.
Yes, yes.
Naghahanap tayo ng pagkain kasi
Or
hindi tayo
feel-
nainitan.
Yeah, we feel lethargic, we feel lazy,
Oo,
right?
kaya tayo naghahanap ng mga sabaw-sabaw pag
Yes.
magmalamig, di ba?
That's true.
At umuulan at bumabagyo. Yun pala yun, di
Yes.
ba? So, minsan, pag hindi ka conscious sa ganun, di ba? So, we just have to look at ourselves, listen
Yes.
to our body, no?
Yes.
Kung pagod ka, pagod, 'di ba? And then ngayon marami na yung na burn out sa trabaho.
Yes.
Nag-resign, naghanap ng ibang trabaho mas simple.
Yeah.
No? And because burnout is not a joke, no?
Burnout is a disease.
It's a disease.
Yeah,
no?
it's a chronic
it's an
disease.
ailment, no? Oh,
Yes.
na kung hindi mo siya pakikinggan,
Yes.
it's going to be
You'll keep going
fatal.
until
na.
you're literally running empty.
Yan. So,
Yes.
mga ganyan po ang, ang consciousness ni Ma'am Jayme now.
Yes.
And it looks like, obviously, lupa yung pong po kalagunan. Tapos, very zen, sabi nga ni V, no? And very grounded. How to do that? Can they go see you, message you? How do they connect with you?
Yeah, so
You haven't told us about your movements.
yes.
Yes, tell us about it. What's it called?
So I do a lot of biomechanical exercises and breathing in the morning. It's called the Be Well Science Method. So be well means balance energies and then well. And so in the morning, it's good to do a lot of body shaking. A lot of people are doing that right now
Right.
to regulate the nervous system and also to activate the lymphatics. Just some light hopping for a minute or two, and then reaching the arms up and down, just moving around. A few minutes of like body shakes. And then afterwards is you really reach the arms up, you flush, and then the legs, and then you do a lot more of the hip movements, and then also a lot more of the up and downs, just to really flush the meridians front and back.
How do they connect to you?
Yeah, so you can connect with me through my Instagram, Jayme Timbol, JaymeTimbol. And then also I'm on Facebook. And you could also connect with Bright FM, and they know how to connect with me. So, but I think that's the simplest way. I'd love to help you, guide you in your well-being journey, and then also suggest some programs you could do.
You have retreats also, right?
Sorry?
Like weekend retreats. You go.
Yeah, so we also do some weekend retreats and a lot of very interesting things. We have we have a lot of very good workshops that you could do if you don't really have a lot of time. Workshops work. We do have books. So if you're curious or you're interested to live longer and would like to age gracefully,
Yee.
come and connect with me.
This is in Angeles mostly, no?
Yes.
Like in Clark
Angeles,
also,
yes.
right?
At Clark, yes.
So yung mga naglalakad-lakad sa Clark, no?
That's on Sundays at 7 a.m. That's us.
Ayun pala eh. So
Yes.
they connect with you and then
Yes.
be part of the
club.
class.
Yeah.
So it's a club.
Yeah, there's a club. So there's a well-being club. Just come and join us 7 a.m. In Clark CDC Parade Grounds.
Yeah.
And we're going to be there on Sundays.
So kung sadya kayo pupunta doon, why not?
Yes.
No?
Let's do
join
it
the
together.
club. And maybe something new for them and
Yes,
maybe something
something
they
new.
love to do as well, di ba?
Yes.
Yan. Painawa kayo pong bagya. Ating Kepon Tita Kakanta at Tita Kapagana ka. Magbalik Kepo, bahay niyo Kepo, Kenny King.
It's a girl thing.
There's a fire inside, you can feel.
Ingamano ning ginuya sang maging kayantabe tamo king dalan ning biye. At yasang tukyan tamo king dalan papunta king kayaryana. Pigunaman taya kang beda ring kanta ing ebanghelyo ning Aldo Domingo king programang Pasakalye. Balang Domingo, alas 7 hanggang alas 7:30 ning abak, kini king radyo ning Arkidiocese ning San Fernando, Pampanga, DWBL 91.9 Bright FM.
It's a girl thing, kaya may pa Miss Jo and
Jayme
ng
Soroptimist International, Pampanga.
Yeah, we're talking about the long game. Marami po tayong friends na nanonood.
So many viewers. Amanda Telan Castro, hi. Kumusta kayo po? Ariel Di Matulak, Elijah Mark Rivas, Junat Okmar Mainsa, I hope I pronounced that okay. Mary Jane Gabayno, Marison Nueva Cortez, Arlene Manjo Pangilinan, Ella Yushima, Soli Conway Gonzaga, Cel de Guzman, James Pasamonte, Letty Villapeña, Nina Marie Greco Darvin, Virginia Bayani Enriquez, Juan Espeleta Jr., Olivia Ko, Janice Bam Calpito, and Weng Sibal. Dakal pong salamat, Elijah Mark Rivas. Good afternoon, everybody. Get up and dance. I'm happy to this feeling like dance stereotypes. It's a girl thing. James N. Pasamonte. Maya Payoras po.
Hello, Big Brother James. Sa kaibigan po natin. Of course, mga kaibigan po natin sa Soroptimist International of Pampanga and Pampanga North. Hello, Ma'am Adeline and friends. Si
Ma'am Luti.
Oo, last time you were, merge kami si Ma'am Ann. Halos na-meet ko na yata kayo lahat.
Everyone. Oh, it's a sign.
Oh,
be a member.
Yung po mga, abangan nyo po yung susunod kayo na. Hintayin namin kayo dito. And we're so happy, of course, with Soroptimist always joining us.
Thank you. Pong salamat.
Yan.
Thank you for hosting us. Bright
Always
91
open po
FM.
ang door namin para sa Soroptimist. And of course, pareho naman tayo ng gusto mangyari that our women will be able to live their best lives.
Yes. Yes.
Best lives ever, diba?
Yes.
Kasi there is a better life for everyone.
Yes, we believe in that. And that's one of our purpose.
Yeah. Hindi tayo nakalayo sa kwento natin. But again, sabi ko nga, very important po yung spirituality.
Absolutely.
And mental health, diba?
Yes, emotional health as well.
Kasi
Physical health.
kahit anong exercise mo, kahit anong diet mo,
Yes.
kung yung isip at spirit, diba?
That story I had when I became really overweight,
So, any message for our friends that would like to, start out this journey of finding their best lives ever? What do we do?
Yes. Sometimes po, we try to complicate things and we rely so much on technology for our health and well-being, but the best thing sometimes is to go as natural as possible, to go back to our roots, our heritage, our culture, to what is already around us, the gift of nature, the gift of the sun, the gift of the air, the gift of the land, the gift of the food around us, the gift of family, friends, communities, and the gift of purpose, and of course, all through God, our Creator. And that's where it is. So it's a very natural thing to do when you think of it that way, in that perspective. So instead of being something that you have to add extra ritual on your day too, you think this is really a natural way of living, and it becomes easier to sustain, and then also easier to have more longevity through it.
Huwag po tayo matakot sa ating mga wrinkles.
Yes, it's part of it. And when you think about it, having a really long health span is very important, and it's part of it. But if you are functional, and if you are joyful, if you're happy, if you're purposeful, then not so much about the physicality, but more of that inner joy, inner purpose. And like you said with the outfit, what's important is how you feel about yourself moving forward in your life and in your longer health span years.
Hindi kailangan napakarami ng gagawin mo. Even just,
Yes. Gardening,
still,
touching the soil,
staying
digging.
Still, watching your plants.
Watching your plants, looking at the insects.
Feeling the warmth of the sun.
Feeling the
and
warmth of the
heat,
sun,
and the
touching
light.
the soles of your feet on the ground. And then doing your steps, stairs instead of escalators, elevators, MRT, LRT, different types of transportation, even walking on the sidewalks of the Philippines. There's a lot of, it's like you're on obstacle course, right?
Ibang kwento
Keeps you
yun.
on your toes.
Right, conscious ka.
Conscious, because you might fall into it's a human hole. But kidding aside, of course, that still needs to be fixed. We're not making it like something like a joke, but in a way, it gives us an opportunity to really move very differently in a very unpredictable manner. That helps. Yeah, that
Kasama
helps.
yun.
Yes.
Or, having a different perspective of
Correct.
things. So, instead na nega ka,
Yes.
tingnan mo yung positive.
Surround yourself with beautiful people. People with purpose, people who are very positive and who are doing things to make the world a better place. Not just those people complaining all the time.
Ako na-appreciate ko yung being around people na hindi pwede.
Yes.
They find a way to
There's
make
a
things
way.
happen.
Being
And,
creatively adaptable all the time, every time.
yeah, so perspective.
Yes.
perspective sa buhay, perspective sa spirituality.
Yes.
And maybe kung pagod po kayo, hanapin niyo po si Miss Jayme, lalo na
Yes.
pag Sundays.
Yes.
And of course, we appreciate po yung lagi kami kinukwento about how to make ourselves better. And you could see na nandun na siya. I've been there, no? Pwede pa. Pwede
I've
pang
experienced
bumawi.
it. Balo ko po nung nanin kaya kayong karanasan. Uling niya ako mo rin po, experience ko rin ito. And if I can make the change, then you can too.
Yeah, so we're happy you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We ask God for more. We pray that God provides you more powers para mas marami pa tayong matulungan, lalo na mga kababaihan. So, Soroptimist International, maraming salamat sa iyo. Lumalaki sila, dumadami. Kakaindak lang, no?
Yes.
Ng new members.
Yes.
So, salamat. Of course, bagong president si Ms. Zay.
Yes.
President-elect si Doc Joyce Deirit. Hello. Look forward po for more
More things,
kwento.
more things.
More things are going to happen. Excited kami doon sa ating magiging gagawing activity doon sa Alasas and
Yes.
of course sa paligid ng City College. Nasa na po kami, yung Marketing Management and Financial Management. Nasa new campus po kami together with the Institute of Education. Hello, Ma'am Doc Kim. Pasensya na sa ingay namin. Ang dami namin.
It was great to visit you and see
Diba?
where you hold your classes.
Diba? Ang ganda ng building, diba? Salamat po. And of course, suporta po ng ating city, local government po yan. So, salamat po. And hopefully, see you soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then just before we end, again, I want to say if you need help and support, if you're going through your education and you're a woman, please get in touch with me and I'll be able to help support through our Access to Education program and Live Your Dream Awards program. We're very happy to support women and girls have more empowerment and access to education so they could have more financial stability and also sustainability in living.
This is a scholarship, right?
A life of purpose.
Magagraduate na yung ilan. Diba?
So
Congratulations.
we have ATES right now. We call them ATES. They're our mentees and we sponsor them. So if you need some support, please get in touch with us. We'd love to see how we can help you.
Yeah. So, next week po ang graduation ng City College. Thursday is the baccalaureate mass. And then Friday is the graduation. Here we go, finally. At
Congratulations.
may mga scholars kayo doon. May
Yes, we
ates
do.
kayo doon. So,
Yes.
hello, Norkisa. And
Yes.
si Hannah, kung di ako nagkakamali. I think dalawa yung graduating.
Congratulations.
Diba? Congratulations! And of course, congratulations po sa City College for another batch po. This is the first batch of open door policy.
Wow.
O, diba? Napag-graduate namin sila. So, pwede pala, diba? Kaya pala.
Pwede. Pwedeng pwede.
Kinaya natin, diba? So, hopefully po ay mas marami pa tayong matulungan.
Yes.
Diba? And then, so happy po. Looking for a way to live your best lives. Hanapin niyo po si Miss Jayme and of course, the Soroptimist International of Pampanga. And Pampanga North na rin.
Yes.
Diba? At Sunday po bukas yung bata mo. Inipuing. It's a girl thing. Kaya, thank you so much, Miss Jayme.
Takal pong salamat sa ulitin.
Bye.
Bye. Bye for now.
Feel at home tayo dito. Enjoy life at Bright FM 91.9. Friends tayo. Bright FM, nandito na. Mag-e-enjoy ka sa mga programa. Good vibes ang musikang taglay. Pagkakaibigan ang inaalay. Kabalen, halika na. Sa bright light sumama. Isang paniniwala. Sa Diyos nagtitiwala. 91.9 Bright FM 91.9 Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy life. Friends tayo. Enjoy bright. Friends tayo. Bright FM. Friends
Kakaluguran, ini po Reverend Father Joan L. Mutok, ing Spiritual Director ng Archdiocesan Catholic Charismatic Renewal of Pampanga. Agkatanda kay pong salangi at makiramdam, karing miyayaliwang kwento, galo at awos ning banal na spiritu, king programang Metanoia, Metinuya, bayong puso, bayong biyaking sahop ning banal na spiritu. Balang Domingo, alas 7:30 hanggang alas 8:30 ning bengi. Kini mo po king radyo ning Archdiocese ning San Fernando, Pampanga. DWBL 91.9 Bright FM.
Show